Then he tried to explain it to me in his prison mind. He was like, all right, check this out. When you get into a fight in prison, you fight a dude, you know, you black his eye, you fat his lip, that shit'll heal. He'll forget. When you fuck a dude in the ass, you'll remember that shit for life. I was like, is that how you want to be remembered? Holy shit. Damn, my cousin Junior over here wants to be remembered for fucking dudes in the ass. Let me think back to guys I remember. Okay, Joe Montana, yeah, arguably one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Jerry Rice, arguably one of the best football players of all time. And my cousin Junior fucked 5 dudes in prison. I was only locked up for 2 days. I'll remember that shit for life. Can you imagine his funeral? Holy shit, everybody's at his funeral like, oh man, Junior. Gone too soon. Did you hear? What? Fucked 5 dudes in the ass in prison in 2 nights. Like, wow. It's like the Tom Brady of prison. I guess we got Tom Brady fans there too. Some people got money on the Bucks. Who's gonna win? All right, just make some noise. Is the Chiefs gonna win? Is the Buccaneers gonna win? Who doesn't give a shit? Make some noise. Oh, see, you guys just want to get drunk. People are gonna drink during it. It's fucked up, man. We can't even hang out at parties and shit. I think I broke the stage. There's a weird sound coming right here. Let's move this way. You know, people are arguing, you know, it's like, hey, you know, fucking NFL football players and steroids, man. We need to get them, you know, they can't be using steroids. That's cheating. You know what I say to that? Fuck you. I want to see steroid guys playing football. I want to see, like, can you imagine if we let them use steroids, like, for years? How big they would be, how fast they would be. It'd be like watching the Avengers play football. How amazing would that be? You'll see guys flying and shit, like, holy damn it. Beast mode is running the shit over everybody. What's he putting in his Skittles? Steroids. Did I lose my white girl? She left. Mr. Skittles. I guess I'm not fucking tonight, maybe. She said she was in a 3-way before. Maybe me and Rayo. I guess she can't hear. I don't know. I'm talking to her, but she's, I don't know, is she playing Bejeweled? Or she's attacking Clash of Clans? Or what's happening over there? She checked out. She's like, you're too offensive. Am I being too offensive, ladies and gentlemen? Make some noise, come on. If I am, say so. Because I can be worse. Kill it? All right, let's see. So, I'll tell you guys about my daughter. How about that? It's like, oh yeah, family friendly. Nope. We recently traveled to Portland, Oregon. We went to a place called Voodoo Donuts. Yeah, some of you guys know they get donuts. So this place, all right, I didn't know. She was 12 years old at the time. All right, I didn't know the kind of donuts that they had at this place. All right, so we walked in and there's this case and it's just circling with donuts and she's like, wow, what's that? And I was like, I knew what it was. Like, holy shit. How about the one with the Fruit Loops on it? Or the Fruity Pebbles? How about the one with the cereals on it? Rice Krispies, look. She's like, no, Dad, what's that one? Go ask the guy what that one is. I said, all right. So I went up to the dude. I said, hey, excuse me, what's that donut right there? And he was like, oh, that's the cock and balls. Fuck. I told my daughter that's cock and balls. I was like, so I went back and I said, oh, you see, they messed up on the letter T, and they just want to sell it anyway. So it's a letter T. And she was like, Dad, my name is Tyler. Starts with the letter T. Can I get that donut? I was like, holy shit. I know, because it's chocolate, so the fucking thing was huge. I was like, holy shit. She's like, all right, go sit in the booth. I'll get it. Daddy will get it for you. Daddy will get it for you. So I get over to the cash register. I'm not homophobic. But when I saw that it was a gay dude, it was obvious gay dude, and I was thinking, shit, this is not the guy to be asking. I was like, and the way I asked too, I was like, excuse me, can I get the cock and balls, please? I don't know why I asked it like that. It just was, I don't know why it was a secret. I was like, can I get the cock and balls, please? And he looked at me, he was like, mm-hmm. I was like, fuck you, man. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is for my 12-year-old daughter over here. It's like, oh shit. The parents are looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, shut up. So I took her donut, went, sat down. Sat in the booth. I couldn't look at her. I was like, fuck. Just eat it, just eat it. She's over eating. She's like, look, Daddy, it's cream filled. Ah. So why the fuck is she eating it like that? Shit. And I'm a single dad, so I was like, man, this is too much pressure for me. Fuck this. I just knocked her down, I kicked her, and I started to walk out. I said, I'm out of here. This is bullshit. I got to the door, and then, I don't know what happened, but when I opened that door and that bell rang, something was like, man, hey, you're her dad. This is a teaching moment right here. Get your ass back there. That's your daughter. I was like, all right. So I went back, I was like, all right, okay, hey, I'm sorry for kicking you, but you're doing it wrong. You don't go from the balls, you go from the head, and you open your mouth wide. There's no teeth. You do not use any teeth. Fuck, it's just like your mother. Shit. I don't know if you're applauding because her mom doesn't know how to do a good blowjob, or that I taught my daughter the worst shit I could teach her. You know what's funny is that when she was a kid, she was like 8 years old, and Justin Bieber was coming out. And like he just dropped an album, his first album, and he's like superstar. And then her auntie buys her a Justin Bieber biography book. I was like, that dude's like fucking 13, biography. You know, what has he done? Shit. You know, I was like, oh, I'm in junior high. I took a shower and I saw a big black dick. I'm afraid of black guys, but I'm gonna act like I'm one of them. And then my daughter says, Dad, I don't want to read this book anymore. And I was like, what? Why? My daughter's 8. Like, why? Why not? I thought you were a fan of his. It's like, Justin Bieber swears in his book. It's like, holy shit. You know, and I don't swear on my daughter, you know. I mean, she was 8. You wait till they're 12 and you teach them how to blow job. Sorry. So I was like, all right, what does he say? And she's like, Justin Bieber says the C word. I was like, Justin Bieber says cunt? And she was like, what's cunt? I was like, what? Well, what's the C word? She goes, crap. I was like, holy fuck. I just taught my daughter the worst word. I was like, I'm fucking losing as a father. What the fuck? She was like, what is cunt? I was like, so I kicked her in the face and I walked out on her. That's my go-to move. Just kick her. Samoan, that's how you raise Samoan kids. My mom, God bless her. She's not dead, she's still alive. But still, God bless her. She's typical Samoan mother. They don't show any loving emotion. Like, they show emotion, but just not the one you want. Like, we can be watching TV and it's a touching moment. I'll grab her hand. She will hold my hand, and then she'll be like, that's enough. And I was like, that's enough, son. Like 30 seconds. Okay, that's enough, son. Samoan moms, have you guys seen Samoans before? Like, out in public? Make some noise? No? A few? Okay, not you guys. You're like, what the hell is a Samoan? I was like, all right, so Samoans are like, you guys seen The Rock? Yeah, he's half Samoan. Other football players, Tua Tagovailoa, Samoan. Okay, so you'll hear this from a Samoan mother. And this is a running joke. I'm letting you guys in on some of our secrets. This is a running joke with Samoan kids. Samoan mothers always say "ai kai" to all of their kids. So I grew up thinking my name was ai kai. Of course, you guys don't know what that means. It literally means eat shit. Samoan mothers will say eat shit to all her kids, but they don't mean it like hey, eat shit. Although it means eat shit. They'll just say ai kai. So if you guys are out there, you guys hear that, you guys know that they're telling either their kids or you to eat shit. All right, before I go, let me give you one good thing about Samoans. There's a lot of Samoans out there, mainly half Samoans, like The Rock, like I mentioned before, Marcus Mariota, who's a quarterback for the Raiders. Who else? Roman Reigns, who's a WWE heavyweight champion. All these guys are half Samoans that are millionaires and good looking. Okay, so that means they have a Samoan father or mother. And then I'm looking around, I don't see any Samoan women in here. And here's my pitch, okay? Just one night with me, and 18 years from now, we can have ourselves $1 million baby. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. That's why she's excited to see me, because we didn't hook up the last show. So 18, I mean, I promise you ladies, it won't take that long. Might be good, depending on what you're into. Like, see, you got these Latinos over here, and then Nico, the two Nicos, good-looking guys. They have, like, Samoans, we don't have, especially me, I don't have that. I can't live that fantasy for you. You're like, we're like, oh, Latin lovers, the Latin lovers. Oh, big guys, they have big black dicks. Samoan, what did we got? Unless you have a fantasy of getting raped by a gorilla, that'd be I got her attention. She said, yeah. She said, King Kong versus Godzilla, motherfucker. Thank you guys, that's my time. My name is James Money. Enjoy the rest of the show.
James Money! He's available for sperm donations after the show, folks. If y'all want to hook it up, he'll hook up your $1,000. Oh, just a quick, I'm mad, y'all. Let me tell you why I'm mad. I'm mad because last couple weeks ago, everybody was talking about stocks and to get on a Robinhood, and all of a sudden, I get on a Robinhood, and now it's not cool no more. I lost so much money. I lost a whole $15. You know what I mean? I'm mad as hell. Like, yo, at least I'm gonna lose $15. At least let me just waste it on liquor and weed and shit. Don't make me lose it on some stocks. I'm ready to do like a good old white man and just jump off a roof and shit. Ain't that what y'all supposed to do when you're losing stocks? Fucking Ian. I don't know what he's talking about, giving me financial advice. Get on Robinhood. Go get on GameStop. Lost so much money. He got all my money, I bet. Anyway, we had to break up this sausage fest, y'all, because this is a big old sausage fest. If I was to walk in here and see all these dudes, I'd walk the fuck out. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break up this sausage fest with a very beautiful lady. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the incredibly talented Panta.
Hi you guys, thank you for coming out. First of all, I do apologize for my Italian accent. My name is Pam Thai. I'm from Thailand. It's in the name. So I just moved here since 2005, and I'm still learning about American culture, mostly from watching South Park on Comedy Central. The first time I heard about peanut allergies, I was like, what the hell is that? Because where I grew up, the only food-related death was having no food. That thing can really kill you, man. So, I still don't understand why people concept of fun. My friend tried to take me out camping, and she was like, come on, try new experience. I was like, oh yeah? You want me to have new experience? How about taking me to a 5-star hotel? Yeah, if you talk about living in a tree house and take a dump in the woods, that's called It's My Life Before I Moved to America. So I have a very much better life here, and it makes me weak. Last year I almost died choking on vitamins. Yeah, that would be a very weak ass way to go, you know. How can I tell my ancestor that I was out choking on 2 tablets of collagen? Yeah, that would be how I bring shame to my family. So, growing up with Asian parents is very tough. You know? When I was a kid, I have to go to high school and we have to take a test to get into class. And from 500 students, I got 4th place. And my dad was like, how come you didn't get 1st place? So when I go to college, I finally got 1st place. And my dad was like, and you didn't get a scholarship. So when I came here, I went to community college for 3 years. And then I dropped out just to spite my dad. He didn't live to see it. So I just gonna catch a break, guys. A little bit of what I do. I'm a comedian and an actor. So I do something else for a living. And I don't tell people that I do tax audit representation because I don't want people to think that I'm one of the top 1% of the comedian who got that shit together. Because I don't. So, you guys believe that I can see the future? Yeah. I know I will end up alone. And my friend was like, don't be so picky. Are you okay over there? My friend like, don't be so picky. And I was like, dude, the last guy I dated lived in a trailer. So basically, he was semi-homeless. And that's not even a deal breaker. The guy has lactose intolerance, so I have to let him go. How could he save me from a bad guy when he cannot even save his ass from a glass of milk? So don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not looking for the Iron Man. I just don't want to go out with SpongeBob SquarePants. So I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder lately. Yeah, sometimes I'm straight and sometimes I'm gay. Sometimes I'm so gay that I fall in love with the gay guy. Yeah, but I cannot help it though because the gay guy, they dress so nice, just like they're walking out of the fashion magazine. And straight guy dress like they got the clothes from the homeless dude. So I want to talk a little bit about my acting career. My first gig that I got was a voiceover for an animation. It's about the dinosaur. And I was like, cool, kids movie. Turns out I get to voice a dinosaur that bragging with her friend about riding another dinosaur's face. So you're not gonna want to miss this though because it's gonna be the first time you get to hear a dinosaur with an Asian accent. It probably be here illegally too, like overstay a tourist visa. Eventually it's gonna marry a middle-aged white dinosaur guy to get a green card. So I was single, I'm single just like 90% of the comedian. And I was on Tinder. And you know what? It's amazing that guys on Tinder have a very unrealistic expectation. That was the dude that like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And he was like a 4 at best. So I was like, dude, if you are a 4, you might be better off saying, I will marry you and get you a green card. Women are much better. We know what we look like. The hard one will be like, spoil me, I'm well taken care of financially. And then the rest of us will be like, I will swallow everything. So it's amazing though, like, I don't know why you guys like, many guys, the first couple of weeks, right, you're so attentive and so into the girl, right? And then 2 weeks later, it was like, honey, you're such a wonderful person. It's not you, it's me. And I was like, of course it's not me. I even swallow everything. So, I was like, I've been doing a lot of dating. And most of it is not really successful. So I turned it into an experiment. Like, how many pilots do I have to date until I get to keep one. So far, I haven't get to keep any, and I have done almost all of the low-budget airlines. I was thinking about writing a blog sharing my experience. I will call it Sex on the Beach. It's kind of like Sex and the City, but everybody in my group is Samantha. If you don't already know, Samantha is a hoe. So, okay. All right. All right. So, I know that one of the reasons that I'm still single because guys don't like women who ask a lot of questions. Questions like, are you an asshole or you just don't know how to talk to women? When will you get your shit together? Can you please stop sending me dick pics? So, I try to be a better catcher. For now, I always say yes when my guys ask for a threesome. But with one condition, I get to pick the third person. So I always pick a hot black guy. Yeah, everybody wins. Everybody wins. He get a threesome that he wanted, and I get Mr. Footlong that I wanted. So people ask me, what's my type? I don't have a type. I practice diversity and equal opportunity dating. But like, okay, it's a little bit not 100% true because you get 10 extra points if you are a hot black guy. And my friend know I love black guy, right? And then they try to be helpful. But they seem to miss 50% of the key information because the guys that they brought me, most of the time he looked like Clifton Brown from Family Guy. Yeah, where is the hot part, right? So, okay, all right. Now I forgot what is the next topic. Okay, do you guys like Las Vegas? Yeah, me too. Me and my girlfriends, we love Las Vegas. We always do like girl trip every year. And every year, someone always become a legend. Yeah, one year we went out and always get so wasted until like cannot party the next day, right? The year before, one of my girlfriend ended up in a wheelchair. I don't know how did she get the wheelchair because we didn't start with one. Even the Uber wouldn't take us home. Yeah, and then so the year after that, one of the girls tried to like, girls don't drink too much and get too fucked up and then cannot party the next day. And we were like, okay, we get it. And then we will stay at Caesar Palace, right? When we check in, the first thing I said, I'm not gonna thrash anybody on this trip. And then so we changed our clothes, went to a pool party, and then imagine 5 girls in a teeny tiny bikini walking into a pool. All eyes were on us, right? And then nobody, like people look at us, but like only one group of guys that brave enough to come talk to us, and he was like, if you want to go to a topless pool, it's right there. And then I was like looking down, oh my God, one of my boobs was hanging out. Yeah, and I was like, I had no idea because I thought they were looking at my friend who has like a double D boobs. And then we were so worried that she gonna flash it, so we like tried to keep it together. So anyway, after that we were like, okay, what the hell, right? No wonder why the guy in the elevator was so friendly to us. So at night, we went out party and somehow we were so drunk and then we end up dancing on the stage like Coyote Ugly style. I don't even know how did they even allow us to be on stage. And then one of the guy came, the staff like came to us and then, you wanna go sit down at that table? And then we were like, nah. And then we keep dancing and then my friend was like, girls, that table, that's Florida. And I was like, what Florida doing in California? Okay, don't blame the education system, okay guys, I didn't go to school here. First of all, the guy's name is Florida, he's a singer. And second of all, Las Vegas is in Nevada, not California. But drunken logic, okay? So, and I was so drunk. Eventually, we got home, and then I was like, went to bed in my own vomit, and then somehow my girlfriend and her boyfriend and his buddy came over to surprise her, and then they thought it would be funny to dry hump me over the blanket, and they're just like, let's go get Starbucks. And then my friend was like, thought it was funny to videotape and show me the tape, and I woke up, I was so mad. How dare them? Started it and didn't finish the job. So, anyway, before I go, did you guys hear about the coronavirus vaccine? Yeah. Did anybody get it? You got it? Anybody else? Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? What about, that's one interesting question. Anybody anti-vaccination here? No, right? Okay. Talk about anti-vaccination parents. Do you think they will let their kids have the vaccine? That would be very interesting, you know. But I can agree with them, because I don't think vaccine is the first priority for these people. I think birth control is. So, all right, another one educational question. It's about politics and US history. Who do you think is the best president? Anybody want to try? Good guess. Anybody else? Yeah, that's right, Lincoln. Why? Because he's the one who killed the vampire. Otherwise, you guys would have been dead from zombie virus. And don't tell me zombie and vampire are not the same. White people look all the same to me. Thanks you guys for coming out. I'm Pam. Follow me on Pam Comedy on Instagram.
Pam Tie, Pam Tie. That shit's for real, y'all. Y'all saw that documentary? That Lincoln was fighting vampires and the whole South was eating black people, and Lincoln had to save them. Like it's a document. He had to collect all the silver, and that's a real history. Like, oh my God, all this time we just thought the vampires were fake. They real. You know what else is that we thought was real but is fake? Your civil rights. Just saying. I love Pam Tie though. Pam Tie's so cute. You start understanding her a couple seconds into it. You know what I mean? You get the punchlines. She's like, I speak Filipino now because she's so cute. Yo, cute girls will get you doing stuff for real. You know what I'm talking about. Every hike I've ever been on was because of a cute girl. For real. She'd be like, wanna go hiking? I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm just chasing her up the hill like, fuck, man. This next fella, he ain't chasing nobody. He stands his ground. Ladies and gentlemen, my homie, give it up for Jonny Sparkles.
What's up? How you guys doing? We're almost to the end, guys. We're almost there. We almost made it. We're gonna make a comedy baby before this thing's over. What do you guys want to name our comedy baby?
Sorry.
Hot Stuff? All right, Hot Stuff McGee. There you go. Hot Stuff McGee. Hi, my name is DeAndre Duke Dots. I'll be your black comic for the night. 2 people got that. That's good. We're off to a good start. Music. You guys like music? Yeah. You guys like sounds of audio pleasure going through your ears? Yeah. Music's cool. I love music. Anybody like shitty music?
I love it.
Oh my God. The older I get, the shittier my music taste gets, man. I used to be a hipster when I was younger, and I don't give a shit. I used to hate Creed just because they were fucking horrible. Now I hate Creed because I know every fucking word by heart. And I cry a little bit every time I hear their songs. I was on the 66 bus last week, and it used to be the 56, but they changed it to the 66. I don't know how that works, but I'm on there minding my own business. I got my Pandora on. I'm listening to Ooh Child. Remember that song from the 70s? Ooh child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh child, things get brighter. So I'm just in my chill mood. Thank you. Yeah, that was beautiful. Did anybody come on that? I did. So I'm sitting there listening to that song. All of a sudden, Pandora switches it to fucking I just hear you need to deal. Is she up there? Again to cheer. I'm the only guy that's ever had a baby. I guess my dick still works. We made a baby. Let's call him Hot Stuff McGee. Thank you. That's all that song is. You listen to that song. Just listen to a guy bragging about his sperm working for 3 minutes, and then he'll do a Jesus Christ pose for no fucking reason. I don't know if anybody here else, like in their formative years in the 90s, like listening to 90s music? Yeah.